My son didn't look at me when he said it, not once. My father is a monster. He deserves nothing. I watched him from the defendant's table. He spoke clearly, hands folded, like he'd been coached. He had. By the woman sitting 2 seats over, my ex-wife, my former partner, my former everything. The judge nodded slowly. His gavel fell like a coffin lid. She got the house. She got the cars. She got the business, my business. I didn't speak, didn't flinch, didn't even blink. I stood, adjusted my jacket, and walked out. Let them believe they'd won. Let them breathe easy for 2 weeks. Then I sent the letter, and everything they'd stolen turned to ash. It started before the trial, before the staged accusations, before the courtroom tears. It started the day my son stopped calling me Dad. He started saying my name instead, cold, flat, like a stranger he owed nothing to. At first, I blamed the divorce, assumed she poisoned him with whispers at bedtime, subtle rewrites of our past. But I noticed patterns. She stopped speaking around him, only texted. He wouldn't look at me during drop-offs, refused to hug me. He was always clutching that new phone, one I didn't buy. I asked her. She laughed. He's growing up. Maybe stop being so controlling. I didn't respond, not with words. I responded with silence, with time, with observation, because something was wrong, something they didn't think I could see. I began with phone records, lines registered under shell companies traced back to her new boyfriend, Sean. A name I'd never heard, but she'd known him 6 months before filing for divorce. She was with him while we were still married. I kept digging. Found recordings on the smart home system I'd installed. She never changed the password. Voices at 2 a.m., laughter, moans. My son asking, "Isn't Daddy coming back soon?" And her reply, "No, baby, he's dangerous. He left us." Projection, deflection, strategy. But the part that broke me? She'd coached our son, repeated lines, practiced stories. I found one video, her voice off screen. Again, say it again. My boy, Daddy yelled at Mommy. He threw stuff. He scared me. Lie. I had never raised my voice in that house. But they filmed the lie until it sounded real, and then they played it in court. I waited 2 weeks after the ruling. Let them settle into their stolen comfort. Then my lawyer delivered the package, registered, notarized, time-stamped. Inside, video files, financial records, hidden camera footage, a letter addressed to my son, and a second envelope, labeled "To the IRS." I never wanted to destroy her. I just wanted my son to know that I was never the monster. But when I finally got the call, it wasn't from her. It was from him. His voice cracked on the first word. "Dad?" I didn't speak. "How could you hide this from us?" There it was. Us. He still grouped himself with her. I waited. "I saw the videos," he said. "You were telling the truth. I didn't know." I cut him off, softly. "You did know." Pause. "You just chose not to see it." She came to the restaurant, same one where we signed our partnership papers years ago. She didn't sit, didn't speak, just stood there, holding the letter. "You destroyed everything." "No," I said, "you did." Her mascara had bled into her skin. She looked hollow. The business was seized. Fraud, misuse of funds. The house? In my name. She forged the paperwork. My lawyer traced it. The cars? Repossessed. The only thing left was her name, which meant nothing now. "You planned this," she whispered. "Not at first," I said. But the truth was, the moment I heard my son lie under oath, I began laying bricks. Quietly, precisely, without fury. She reached for my hand. I pulled it back like it was poison. Then I stood, laid a final envelope on the table. Custody petition. He's old enough to choose now, and he knows. We didn't rebuild. There was no reunion, only acknowledgement. He moved in with me 2 months later. He didn't call me dad. He didn't call her mom. He didn't speak much at all. But one night after dinner he asked, "Do you hate her?" I didn't answer right away. Then I said, "No. Hate requires energy, and I had none left for her. Only for truth, only for clarity, only for him, the boy I lost to her lies and reclaimed with silence." He nodded, didn't cry. Neither did I. She taught him how to lie. I taught him what it cost. And now he sees the difference. She can keep the ashes. I kept the fire.